These faces and a woman in tears. A family with 3 children from Honduras, their dreams shattered at the U.S. border wall with Mexico.
Why do you want your family to live in the U.S.?
¿Por qué quiere vivir en los Estados Unidos? She says she wants to come here, the opportunity for her kids, that there's a lot of, she said mafia, but gangs in her country. That's one of our integrated fixed towers.
WDRB was embedded with Border Patrol agents to see how they are battling drugs, human smuggling, and illegal immigration. For this family, it was a long journey that took months. This woman had another baby along the way and still kept going.
They traveled here by a bus from Honduras.
How old are the children?
¿Cuántos años sus hijos?
Él tiene
2, 5, and 7. Baby is 4 months old.
Border Patrol cameras show groups of people easily walking across the border day and night.
The United States is still experiencing about 1,100 illegal entries every single day.
This map details where illegal immigrants said they were trying to go when they were busted at the border. More than 800 people were headed to our area. Deputy Chief Patrol Agent Carl Landrum says the wall is working.
Most notably, if you look at it, you can clearly see on the other side. And that was something that was key to all the agents, was the ability to see what's approaching on the other side.
A plaque marks the spot where the 100th mile of the wall was completed last month.
Every single place that we have put this structure in place across the entire southwest border, everywhere we put in new wall system, then their illegal entries have dropped. Period.
Numbers from U.S. Customs and Border Protection show at the southwest border, the number of people caught for illegal crossings continues to drop, from over 45,000 in October to over 40,000 in December. Last spring, there were more than 100,000 each month.
This barrier has been up for over a decade, and construction crews are working on the wall every single day. In this section, about half of the 5-mile project is already done.
The wall was a controversial campaign promise by President Trump in 2016.
What do you say to people who are critical about the wall?
Well, I would ask, why they thought it was critical. We understand that this is a tactical solution to a tactical problem here on the ground.
During his campaign, he vowed to build 450 miles by the end of this year. And as president, he's delivering. 192 miles are under construction. 274 miles are getting prepped. The president says this largest section comes at a cost of $4 billion funded by taxpayers.
What this is replacing is basically just a barrier. And especially with what we had before, it was old Vietnam era landing mat, just metal sheets that were erected in order to stop the flood of illegal entries.
The wall has access roads that help agents get to these remote areas easily and provide better lighting.
It also comes with a lot of technology that includes detection capabilities, it includes sensor capabilities, camera capabilities.
WDRB traveled through miles of the border in desert and mountains and areas where you can see traffic in Mexico. The new sections of the wall are 30 feet tall.
There are areas where the wall is not connected. There are different sizes of fencing. Is this the answer, 30 feet?
This answer at 30 feet, it is the answer. This is something that is sufficiently high enough that it will deter most people, around the world from trying to climb this.
But some people still try anyway, climbing over and falling like this woman who broke her back. Agents say tunneling is more difficult because a new wall runs underground too.
Anywhere from 8 to 11 feet in the ground, beneath us, that is a massive deterrent, and it greatly helps the agents that are here.
Agents say migrants are now focusing on areas where there is no fence. Armed and ready, this area of the Colorado River is patrolled 24/7.
You can see the fencing up. To the left is Mexico, to the right, California, and some people are just walking down that path into the grass and up into the U.S.
We trek through heavy bamboo to see other spots for illegal entries.
Take a look at the water here. It's very shallow, so it's easy for people to walk right into the U.S.
They say families with small children often use these easier routes.
You can see the wall that hasn't been finished yet. And then over here, discarded clothing, jeans and a t-shirt. People jump this concrete barrier and then walk right into the U.S.
When they're caught, some are sent back to Mexico while their immigration hearings continue instead of being held in the U.S. But there's a loophole.
It was fair to say that almost half of all the people that we caught were children. And that's because the adults they were traveling with were looking to exploit the loopholes in our immigration system, that if they bring a child into the United States with them and they cross illegally, they have to be released within a certain amount of days.
WDRB got special clearance to see this tent area where video cameras are normally not allowed. It's where migrants are processed and given meals.
How much did it cost for them to come to the U.S.?
¿Cuánto pagaste el Coyotes?
Nos hemos venido así nomás.
Claiming they didn't.
But agents tell WDRB the real story is that many migrants pay thousands of dollars to smugglers who work to get people into the U.S. illegally, and humans aren't the only thing they're smuggling.
Above that is all the illegal narcotics flowing into the country every single day.
Hey, there they are. They're laying right there.
Helicopters, ATVs, and desert patrols. WDRB investigates whether the wall is working to fight the war on drugs. That's in our next special segment. From the border wall with photojournalist Doug Smith, Valerie Chin, WDRB News.